Our city is blessed that events like this aren't rare. It seems like every month we've got but to the economic vitality of Northwest Arkansas and our state. This will be, as you will hear, but to the economic vitality guests that we have here today. Senator Bart Hester here on the front row. Senator, thank you for being with us today. Representative Robin Lundstrom sitting there beside him. We got a couple of city councilmen. Aaron Huntley is here on front. Randall Harriman, we had a front row seat for you, Randall. You can take it. And representing Congressman Womack's office, Jordan Hale is here today. So we appreciate our elected officials being here. The first person we're going to hear from today is the president and CEO of Tronic, Brett Larson. Basketball. I mean, there's a team just, across the street that is pretty good. I said, "Are you a Cougar fan or are you a Bulldog fan?" And he said yes. So would you please welcome Brett Larson.
It is a real pleasure to be able to open this facility. As I look out as our current Arkansas employees that are back there, this is an amazing testament to what you've created, and great vision. I want to call out a couple of characters that tried to convince me a few years back that we could make something out of our Arkansas facility. Nick Faciano, you guys are crazy. Now as I sit here and look at this great, and this truly is a testament to the people that are here in Arkansas. And what a wonderful cultural fit with Northwest Arkansas. You look at the history of Tronic. We started in a garage back in 1969 with the guy of an idea of, I'm going to build something that's better than anything else. That's the innovation that Tronic has, and that's what we are today. We're some 3,000, 3,500 people globally, but we're one company. And we're super excited to be able to open this new facility with our existing staff, but add capacity and add new workforce over the coming years. $28 million, that wasn't just our dollars. That is the great state of Arkansas, the wonderful Economic Development Council that's here, the wonderful community that also contributed in order to make this successful. This is what we're looking for, a business-friendly environment where we can take wings and take off. This really will become our technology center of excellence for the entire company. And I fully see that extra space. We had a bunch of our customers come through just yesterday, and they too said, "Wow, you've got extra footprint, you've got extra space. I've got business that I can bring here." We're thrilled to be a deeper part of the community. As I think of 400 jobs, that's 400 families that we get to touch. And we are a family-oriented company, and our people are the most important thing. And I'm grateful for each of you, and this is a beautiful day and a great testament to that. I want to personally thank Governor for setting such a wonderful state to be able to grow, and the wonderful other community members and local officials that made this possible. Grateful for each of you, and wonderful, exciting times, and we're going to be very prosperous here in Springdale.
Sarah Huckabee Sanders is the 47th governor of our state. In her short term, she has enacted transformational reforms in education, public safety, tax reform, outdoor tourism, and economy. Significantly, she has emphasized job recruitment and growth in defense.
So we can get everybody back to business, but be here, and thank you for the kind introduction and the wonderful job that you do to technology opposite. In fact, my entire staff regularly gives me a hard time about my lack of expertise when it comes to using technology. However, I found out that Tronic started out making keyboards, and I said, that's something I actually know how to use. Unfortunately, that's no longer a part of this company's portfolio, but I'm sure not only me, but everyone else in this room has used something, thermostats to seat recliners to elevator switchboards. I may not understand how they all work. To an opportunity. Not only did they help Tronic find a new facility in the same region, it just happened to be in an old piano factory. They were also able to put this new site and make it the crown jewel of the entire company, their global center of excellence. What does that mean for Arkansas? $28 million in investment and 400 new jobs for this region, which has a huge impact for the entire state of Arkansas. But what I think makes this facility really excellent workforce development. The employees working here will become they're creating a Silicon Valley and ambitious. But to anyone who's watched this region expand in population, and they're creating a Silicon Valley in Arkansas might seem a little ambitious. But to anyone who's watched this region expand in population, in business success, quality of life, and literally everything else, we know that it's entirely within our reach. State government isn't just sitting around and waiting for that to happen either. My administration is working hard to help our business partners thrive, creating the kind of environment that lets businesses boom. We're cutting income taxes by 20% in just 2 years, investing in the next generation of workforce here in our state through education programs like I promise that we will continue to work closely with you. You've got some of the best economic developers, educators. I promise that we will continue to work closely with you. You've got some of the best economic developers, educators, and business leaders anywhere in the country, right here in this region. And I know they'll all continue to be a great partner. Thank you for the great work you're doing, and thank you for making Arkansas proud.
Clint O'Neill is the Executive Director of the Arkansas Economic Development Commission. He's been on the front lines of economic development for 17 years. Clint knows as well as anybody who works in the world of economic development and job creation that economic development is really more art than it is science. And he's spent, it seems like, every week for the last year or so traveling around this state, painting a picture in Arkansas cities and communities of green, and green means economic growth. Clint's involvement and support of this particular project is certainly evidence of his passion and talent for closing deals and making communities grow. Would you please welcome Clint O'Neill?
Thank you, Bill. Good morning, everyone. It's really an honor to be here with you today. In economic development, we love economic development announcements, but what we like more than that is we like groundbreakings, ribbon cuttings. What we like even more than that is what we're doing. Done it. Brett, Nick, and team, you have committed yourself to excellence and created this showpiece for your customers to come into Northwest Arkansas and to see what an excellent business climate we have, an opportunity for you to grow with this $28 million expansion, 400 new jobs. We have a mission statement at AEDC that starts, economic advancement doesn't happen by accident. Opportunity for you to grow with this $28 million expansion, 400 new jobs. Mission statement at AEDC that starts by saying, at AEDC we know economic advancement doesn't happen by accident. And so some people might see the news later today. There was a grand opening at Tronic, this globally recognized company that decided to put their flagship manufacturing facility here in Springdale. I wonder how that happened. Well, a big part of how that happened are the men and women standing in the back. So if I could just say to the workforce of Tronic, congratulations. You displayed excellence in your work that gave this company the confidence to say, we could really grow anywhere in this country or around the world. But we have such a great workforce right here in Arkansas. We want you to go out and find more people like you to come to work hard, show up early, stay late, get the job done, and work with excellence. So because of your work, more Arkansans are going to have great jobs. So great job to you. You know, we're so proud that Tronic has expanded in our state, as Governor Sanders mentioned. Number one for inbound movers, so number one for affordability, number two best state for construction environment, top 5 states in the last 3 quarters for GDP growth.
I can promise you, of course, most economic projects that are successes like this are truly to you who might not the mayor speak. He's a Springdale boy, ran his own business in Springdale for 35 years, did civic service on the Springdale School Board. Hey, and he might have uttered the words, "I don't know nothing about being mayor." It did not take him long to learn, and in fact, he has gone on to be reelected 4 additional times, none of which did he have an opponent. He's one of our state's most respected mayors. He has a position on the National League of Cities Board of Directors. Significantly, I would tell you that the majority of great successes that Springdale has enjoyed, Mayor Doug Sprouse has been at the helm. We are thrilled to have him in City Hall. The majority of great successes that Springdale has enjoyed, Sprouse has been at the helm. In City Hall, because he is a friend of business, he's a friend of our community. Would you please welcome Mayor Doug Sprouse?
Wow, Bill. That was almost as good as I wrote it. Wow, thank you. It is an honor to be here today and to be here at this great event. Governor, welcome to Springdale. It's always a pleasure to see you here, and you're welcome anytime, as you know. And I hope we'll have more events that you'll need to be at. But it's always an honor to have you here. It's an honor to have a governor who understands and supports economic development the way our governor does, and what that means to the residents of Arkansas. And so, Clint, thank you, and the commission for helping make this possible. We're getting to see each other a lot more too, and let's keep that going, all right? And so I always we were at a actually a ribbon cutting just a few weeks ago for another large facility here in Springdale, and I remembered something I needed to do and somebody I needed to thank. Well, first of all, I need to thank the voters of Springdale, because without the voters of Springdale, we wouldn't have this nice new street out here. And Chief Truman Brewer Street, and we've had 3 bond issues since I've been mayor in the 17 years I've been mayor of Springdale. And as you know, when you go to vote for those, you have several different ballot questions, different categories. One of them always, the largest one usually being streets and infrastructure. In those 3 bond issues, probably at least 15 different ballot questions. The voters of Springdale have approved every one by Joe Willis and his staff, Joe Willis and at the Northwest District helped us secure not only that EDA grant, but 3 others in my time as mayor here for road projects. And so I just want to give them a shout out. They do great work over there, and they need to be recognized as well for helping make the infrastructure possible. Certainly the support of our council. You guys are great. You're great supporters, and you help keep me grounded and right, and give me direction and guidance, and so I thank you for that. The Public Facilities Board, there are members of that here. We just got a lot of people that have, as Bill said, it is a team, and I'm just blessed, really. And ribbon cutting, y'all had already been active in supporting community events. You're going to continue to be a wonderful community member for Springdale and for Northwest Arkansas. So thank you for what you do. I don't know if I notice if I go to work here, I want one of the TVs. Okay. Okay, good. Well, you need to get in that spot. But I look forward to seeing it. I look forward to a tour. And but on behalf of the city of Springdale, I want to thank everyone who made this possible. And we want to continue to support you as you support our community. So thank you very much.
I would be remiss if I didn't thank our ambassadors who are here in our red coats. They are going to be looking, where is Ginger? Where are we going to do this? It's time to cut the ribbon. So, ambassadors, if y'all will come on over and kind of help start the line. Company officials,